Damn it. While on the planet Monarch in the town of Stellar Bay, I decided to stop at the local fish packing plant, and heading to the back I found the boss, who told me about our missing employee named
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply.
And with that, we can head on down to Braxton's apartment to check on him. When we get inside, we find a man dead in his kitchen lying in a pool of his own blood. But he's not Braxton, so I don't care. Heading upstairs, we go into Braxton's room, but instead of Braxton, we find a woman going through his things.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I'm looking for Braxton. Have you seen him?
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Save it, lady. It's obvious you've been smoking reefers.
No! Okay, maybe, just a little. Braxton always has a good stash.
So you do know Braxton. Where is he now?
Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
That's all I needed.
We're in agreement that this Braxton is probably dead, right?
Oh yeah, he's definitely dead, but we're gonna look for him anyways. So after leaving the apartments and ignoring a sad old lady, I headed off down the road to find Braxton. But I didn't get very far before I realized the roads were inhabited by hordes of raptidons. So once they're all cleared out, we can head on down the road where we find the house that Braxton had been sent to deliver a package to. And who would have guessed, it too is surrounded by raptidons. But luckily I had my plasma rifle, which could take care of them no problem. So after all the overgrown iguanas were dead, I headed on inside the house where I was met by a man named Edgar Mather.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
I'm looking for a man named Braxton. You seen him?
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The raptidons and marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
You know what? Sure. I've been eating nothing but toothpaste and raw beef for 5 weeks now. That's unrelated to the game, of course.
Excellent. You've arrived at just the right time. My wife is putting the finishing touches on dinner.
And with that, we can head on over to Edgar's wife to ask her why she's taken so damn long to cook dinner.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
Alright, that sounds like we're gonna eat you talk, lady. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
So after that reassuring conversation, I went over to the table to talk to their oldest son, Levi, who apparently had also been smoking reefers.
But it feels like there's this fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
So I decided to go upstairs, but that's when I ran into the youngest and possibly the ugliest member of the family.
Hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Kid, didn't anybody ever tell you you look like a rejected character from Mr. Pickles? Here, take some candy to make you forget about your tremendous ugliness.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
Well, that doesn't sound off-putting at all, so heading further into the house, I finally find Martha in Edgar's bedroom. At first, everything seems normal. No bloody glass dildos or sex swings, but after using my lockpick skill on one of the doors, we find on the other side... Gasp, it's Braxton's dead body. And it looks like somebody's been eating him. Who would have guessed? So after making this grisly discovery, I decided to go downstairs to ask the family if they had any idea who could have been eating Braxton.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
Yeah, it's one of my better qualities. Now, a lot of you won't get this because you don't know what I look like, but I have a really big nose, so just trust me, this is funny. And last but not least was none other than Old Ugly.
Dust to dust. Or in this case, bloody bones to bloody bones.
And with that, we avenge Braxton and solve the mystery of his disappearance. Merry Christmas, everybody, and I wanted to say thank you for watching. Don't worry, this isn't the big Outer Worlds project I've been working on, but it's just a little video that I threw together. So, thank you, Merry Christmas, and I'll see y'all in the next video.
They deserve to die so clean.